Hello and welcome to our channel NURTUREMITE, where we provide informative videos regarding health and lifestyle. Please like, share and subscribe the channel and click on the bell icon for important notification and videos.
Best and worst seafood dishes for your health. What makes the difference? You will want to consider what's in the dish, how it was cooked, freshness, and the type of fish. There are lots of good choices, but some are better than others. You will want to limit cream, oil, salt, bad fats, and mercury. Do you know what's in your seafood entry? Best salmon. It's nutritional, darling, that you will see on many US menus. It's high in healthy omega 3 fatty acids, and as a canned fish, it generally has less mercury than tuna. Wild salmon caught in Alaska is good source whether fresh or canned, because fatty fish like salmon can have more of banned chemicals called PSBs. It helps if you cut away or drain extra fat, skin, and darker meat. Worst, fish and chips. The fact that everything is in this dish is deep fried is not a good start. The tartar sauce and ketchup often served with it add even more fat, sugar, and calories. If you bake the fish, try it with a cornflake crust for a crunch and potatoes. You can control the amount of oil. A simple lemon wedge is a low calorie way to add flavor. Have sparingly. Broiled swordfish. No matter how it's caught or how you cook it, swordfish is likely to have high levels of mercury. It's not a big deal to eat once in a while, but too much can damage your brain and kidneys. If you are pregnant, that may hurt the baby or cause a miscarriage. Infants, the elderly, and those who have weak immune system may be more sensitive to it. Shark, king mackerel, and tilefish from the Gulf of Mexico also have high levels of mercury. Best shrimp cocktail. It's all about the sauce. The shrimp are usually steamed or boiled, which is pretty healthy. They're high in protein and low in fat and mercury. But the sauce, especially the classic bottled tomato-based type, can hide lots of sugars and sometimes listed as high fructose corn syrup. So skip the tip and make your own sugar-free version. You will find lots of recipes online. Worst, New England clam chowder. Sure, it's good clams which give you protein, but this soup also has cream, butter, and salted pork. So you could get lots of calories, saturated fat, and sodium, which many people need to limit. Save this one for a special treat and try not to have too much. Best Manhattan clam chowder. Instead of butter and cream, this chowder uses a best of tomatoes. That's really good start. Potatoes, carrots, and onions fill out the dish. It adds up to 135 calories a cup with little saturated fat, compared with around 181 calories a cup for the same amount of New England clam chowder. Mercury is not usually a worry with bivalve shellfish like mussels, oysters, and clams. Best salads with anchovies. Because they are small and don't live that long, these fish are less likely to have mercury, PCBs, and other chemicals in their flesh, and they are loaded with omega 3 fatty acids that your body needs to be at its best. Some packaged anchovies have a lot of salt, so check the label, especially if you have to watch your sodium. Look for white anchovies in vinegar, boquerons in Spanish cuisine for a less salty version. Best canned tuna. This lean fish gives protein and has some omega 3s. But tuna grow bigger than fish like sardines and anchovies, so they often have more mercury and other chemicals in their flesh. For lower mercury levels, look for the canned light kind. If you like albacore, look for products from the US or Canada. If you're watching your calories and fat, buy tuna packed in water instead of oil. Best oysters. You will get protein and zinc, but it's best to cook oysters, not to eat them raw. That will help avoid food poisoning from bacteria like Vibrio. This bacteria is more common in warmer months but can happen anytime. Hepatitis A can also be a risk with shellfish. Your oysters may be fine, but you can't tell if it's infected by how it looks and smells. Lemon juice, hot sauce, or alcohol won't kill Vibrio. Only through cooking can do that. Best baked catfish. They may not be the prettiest fish to look at, but US found raised catfish have a lot going for them. They are low in mercury, eco friendly, nutritious, and easy to find in grocery stores. You may want to check on the source. Since some countries don't have strict rules about the fish farming, fried catfish is favorite for many, but frying adds lots of calories and fat. Bake it for a leaner dish. Best grilled sardines. They're usually canned, but you can sometimes get fresh ones at the market that are great when grilled whole. They have got plenty of omega 3s and not much mercury because they're small and short lived. Plus, there really are lots of these fish in the sea and they usually aren't expensive. As with tuna, you can get them packed in water instead of oil. Best ceviche. Made with raw fish, lime juice, and often potatoes and onions, this is traditional dish from Latin America. The acid in the lime juice may seem to cook, but it causes the flesh changes color. A week in the freezer at -4 Fahrenheit usually gets rid of parasites that could make you sick. But the size and type of fish also make a difference. So let a chef make your ceviche. Have sparingly. Sushi. It can be good for you, but with lean protein, omega 3s, and not a lot of fat, sugar, and calories. But there are some drawbacks. Raw fish needs expert handling. Bacteria and parasites don't get cooked away. But a good chef knows how to keep you safe. And mercury in common sushi, fish like ahi and bluefin tuna can start to add up if you eat too much. If you are cooking, when you are at the market, seafood couldn't shouldn't smell fishy, and if you can see the fish eye, they should be clear. If the bones are a problem, you can buy fillets. Experts recommend that you cook fish until it flakes easily with a fork. You can cook it many ways: roast, bake, grill, or steam, to name a few. There are many recipes to try, so cast a broad net. Thank you.
Thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell icon for important notifications and videos.